Right, supposedly we're back online. Let's see if that works. Looks promising. Let's see what happens. Oh, gods of the interwebs, why do you not like me? Let's see if anybody turns back up. Let's see. Doom. Perpetual doom. Yo, Kaylin. What's up, Blage? You say don't worry, Edward. Thank you, guys. I am... You know what? I was already feeling a bit fed up, and that's just made me even more fed up, honestly. I don't know. I don't want to be one of those people who's like, oh, poor me. But sometimes when you're trying and just things don't go your way, it can be a bit dispirited. But thank you for joining the stream, again. Appreciate it. And thank you, Blage, for being encouraging. I really do appreciate that. Ay. Well, at least the internet is working again. Oh, Kaylin being super kind says, you think no one was going to turn back up? Hell no, we're here all day, every day. Kaylin, you are a very kind, enthusiastic, and supportive person. So thank you, because I appreciate that. And sometimes, especially on days like today, the kind energy is much appreciated. Robin says, quick drop in. Sorry, I'm here, lol. Robin, do not apologise at all. As I said before, I cannot explicitly say for certain people to be here, but if I tell YouTube the stream is for adults only, and people find their way here, then that's not my fault. And as always, Robin, it is lovely to see you, and I really do appreciate all the help you've given me over the last few months. You've done a lot for me, and I really do appreciate that. And I hope that you will continue to be a lovely, kind, supportive person as well. And Blage says, if you need a break, it's best for you to take a break. Humans aren't machines. Yeah, you know what, Blage? I'm going to take a break. I'm going to, well, not like a break, but next week I'm going to be cutting down from 5 days a week to either 3 or 4. And the reason for that is because, like you say, I need a little bit of a break. I need to do some things, like I need to have hobbies on an evening. It's just working 9 to 5, honestly, guys. And I know everyone works, and you guys go to school or college and work, and then jump on with me. But yeah, I just need a little bit more flexibility in my schedule to be able to do stuff on an evening. Like I want to take up martial arts, so I need one evening that I can do that, basically. So I do appreciate the support, I really do. And Kaylin says, love you, Edward, and I fixed your heart. Thank you, Kaylin, you sweetheart. Thank you so much. And good to see you, Chan State. How are you doing? Love the energy in the chat. Blage says, we all have our own lives. This is true, Blage. This is true. And this is the thing, right? I think if my problem is that like I work and try and stream 5 days, and at the moment it's just a bit too much. And I don't want what's happening now to be the way going forward. I don't want to be jumping on stream and be all like, oh, what's up, guys? Because that's boring for you. That's boring for you, and it's not very fun for me. So I think I need to rethink, cut down a little bit, and then make the streams that we do have together better quality, and quality, not quantity, guys. I think that's got to be the approach. And Foxy says, half man, half machine. What does it mean? Guess the artist. I actually don't know, Foxy. It sounds familiar, half man, half machine, but I can't think what that is. And Robin has been a real one in the chat as usual. Thank you, Robin. Thank you. And listen, like I said before, Robin, you have got a very big, kind heart, and I really do hope that you can share that with other people, because you're going to make a lot of friends in life, and you're going to have a lot of people drawn to your energy through being so kind and bubbly and all the rest of it. So W Robin, and W all you guys, you've all been really cool to me, and I really do appreciate that. And I've said it a million times, I'm going to say it a million times more. I always remember how people have been with me. So people like Mr. Fox, people like Blage, people like Robin, people like Kaylin, and everyone else who's here. Your kindness will not be forgotten. And speaking of kindness, Shelley Harper says, Edward, have more faith in yourself, lad. You're doing fantastic. Give time out for a while to do you. I wish you all the best, lad. Shelley, thank you so much. I'm not just saying it. I'm not just thanking you because you're in the chat and you've said something nice. I really, really do appreciate the kind words, Shelley. Every time you jump in the chat, it's always supportive. It's always encouraging. And it's much appreciated. And I think, Shelley, I will do that. I will take a little bit of time at some point just to have a bit of, not even like, when I say have a bit of me time, it makes it sound like I'm just like sacking it off. It's not that. It's just I need to just, life is about balance, and I need to make sure my life is balanced in terms of not burning myself out. I want to be, a YouTuber for like a longer term basis, not someone who does it for a bit and then sacks it off. So yeah, I will need to find that balance, and I'll figure that out. And Foxy says that is Goldie looking chain, half man, half machine. What does it mean? What song is that, Foxy? I don't actually know all that much Goldie looking chain. I know 2 songs of theirs, which is Soap Bar and the one we mentioned, Guns Don't Kill People. Rappers do. But I think they're still knocking about, aren't they? I'm pretty sure they're still doing their thing and still doing like the festivals and stuff. Kaylin says, Edward, I'm here for you, and I always will be. I will be here to pick you up when you fall. You ain't ever going to get rid of me. You can try, but it won't work. And 3 hearts. Kaylin, you are a gem. A genuine gem. So thank you. And Fox says, I think the meal day videos are the ones, Edward, plus the odd Mammy's Brownie type content. You know, funny enough, Foxy, today I've been filming a What I Eat in a Day short. So I'm going to put that on TikTok. I'll put that on YouTube as well. And this is the thing, Mr. Fox. I still love live streaming, like I've told you, but it's just the time. It's just the time at the moment. So I do want to do more of the food videos. And like you say, the What I Eat in a Day videos, people seem to like those. And they do better for me on TikTok than other videos, to be honest. My videos on TikTok are doing absolutely trash. But yeah, I definitely want to do the more the eating videos. So thank you for the encouragement, Foxy. And I think tomorrow I'm going to film that noodle video that I mentioned to you guys, the long form one for YouTube. So I really want to start putting long form, and I've been saying it for like a month now, maybe longer. But I really do want to start putting out regular like eating videos, chill and eat videos with him on YouTube, like long form ones. Because I want, like I said, I spent a lot of my life on YouTube, and I kind of want to become, like, even if it doesn't work out for me in terms of making money or anything, like, I would love to be someone who people like enjoy putting on and chilling to, if that makes sense. Because there's lots of creators who I've put on and still, even now, put on and get pleasure out of watching their videos and stuff. So if I could become that person, that would be a cool thing for me. And as you say, Foxy, the Mammy's Brownie one will come. I'm going to deliver on that. The Roblox stream and the Mammy's Brownie one will be delivered. And thank you, Kaylin, for the support. I really do appreciate it. Okay, and Chance Day's got a bit of gossip, a bit of drama. She says, so I have drama. So you know my ex cheated. His older brother asked me out today. What do I say? He's nice and hot. Ooh. Damn. I mean, that's a tricky one, you know, because, well, I mean, obviously you don't owe anything to your ex because he cheated on you and whatever, kind of screw him sort of thing. It's more his brother that asks you out. If the guy who cheated on you, your ex, finds out that his brother's asked you out, he'll be annoyed. So it's more like your ex and his brother might fall out. It depends if you like the big brother and if you care about those two falling out as brothers. That's what I would say on that one. But be careful on that one. Kaylin says, Edward, you are a diamond in the rough, but you shine brighter than a diamond. Kaylin, you dear. You absolute dear. Thank you so much. And Blige says, it's a bummer, I can't stay for longer, but always remember to prioritize yourself, Edward. Have a great stream. Thank you so much, Blige. As always, man, I appreciate you dropping in, even if it's just for 60 seconds. You were one of the early viewers, and again, I won't forget that. So thanks so much, Blige, for being here. Much appreciated. Have a good sleep, because I know it's late in Indonesia as well, and hopefully see you on another stream soon, mate. And Foxy says, watch 2 guys go through the Darien Gap today on YouTube, like through Peru and Colombia. Travel madness videos are popular. Yeah, to be fair, Mr. Fox, travel videos are super popular, and I think people like it when, rather than like a grown-up like documentary maker, when it's just like a content creator who's just doing it and having some fun. People seem to really like that, definitely. And if you have a bit of like few wild experiences and fun along the way, then that's good viewing. And like I say, right, when I quit my job later this year and plan to go to Vietnam, I'm going to be doing some filming there. So hopefully that'll be some good content for you guys, showing you the sights in Vietnam. Definitely want to do some cheap eating videos because, again, one of my main motivations for wanting to go to Vietnam is it's really cheap. It's one of the cheapest countries to live. So I feel like I'll be able to live well there. And I want to do like videos like, here's how I live on £2 a day here's how I eat £2 of food a day in Vietnam and eat like a king. You know, stuff like that I think could be kind of cool to see. Amber's in the chat and says, hi, sorry I can't be on tonight. I'm busy with revision and stuff beyond Sunday, though. Amber, good luck with the revision and no worries at all. Thanks for popping in. And yeah, all the best with your studying. And we'll see you again soon. Oh, excuse me. And Chance Day is a he. Got you, got you, got you, got you. So excuse me, Transtay, for getting your gender wrong. Oh, okay. So your boy. Oh, right. So, so you're a he, and you had a boyfriend, and his older brother is also into guys, and he's asked you out as well. The plot thickens. The plot thickens. And Foxy says, I reckon the Mammy's brownie. I'm just laughing at the Mammy's brownie because it sounds like you're bullying me, but I know you're just saying it in your like northeast way. Mr. Fox says, I reckon the Mammy's brownie video is a gift from God, mate. It'll do well in video format. What do you reckon, Mr. Fox? Should I do a short or should I do like a long form video? You know, like a what do you call it? Landscape one. Can't even think. Or maybe I should do both. Kaylin says, Edward, I have one word. ... Let's see what the word is, Kaylin. I'm on the edge of my seat. And Chance Day says, yeah, it's drama. That is drama. That's spicier drama than to be fair. Because I thought you were a girl and you're like, oh, my boyfriend cheated on me. And now his brother's like asked me out. But it turns out you're a guy and you had a boyfriend and now his brother's asked you out. I mean, interesting. Very interesting. And Kaylin says smile with some smiley emojis and some grinning emojis. And Foxy, my content strategist, says maximize the idea. Thank you, Mr. Fox. I will do so. I think yeah, just the more you put out there, the more chance you have of what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I can't even think. My mind is like mush tonight, guys. So I am apologising in advance for that. Kaylin says, "Oh, it didn't work." Yeah, well, I appreciated it internally, Kaylin. I appreciated the enthusiasm and the encouragement to smile. So yeah, we'll see how we get on with this stream. Let's see how we get on. But listen, I hope you guys are doing better. If I'm anything, I'm probably dragging you down. Normally, I tried these streams to be super positive. If anything, I'm probably dragging you guys down tonight. So for that, I can only apologise. And I think, like I say, when I get a bit of better balance in my life, that'll be a bit better. I mean, on a better footing. Sterney says, well, lads, what's the crack? Good evening to you, Sterney. How are you doing this evening? And Fox says, we need likes. Might have to start cracking the whip. That's what I'm saying, Fox. We've got 5 people watching, 5 likes. That's okay. To be honest with you, mate, it was more stressing me out. Well, not stressing me out, but I was more yesterday when we were like an hour into the stream and we had like 12 likes. And I was like, wow, how the mighty have fallen. Transday says, turns out my ex actually was straight, so he only wanted me for my looks and body, so his older brother kind of beat him up for it. I watched and couldn't help but laugh a bit. But the plot is getting thicker and thicker. I mean, what a crazy story. So your ex-boyfriend may or may not be into guys. His brother is into guys and beat him up. And now the brother has asked you out. I mean, that's brought a smile to my face because that's just crazy. And Kaylin says, hey, but you just smiled, so it kind of worked, mission accomplished. Yes, Kaylin, I will crack an occasional smile. Sterney says, I'm grand, I'm studying right now while watching the stream. Well, good luck with the studies, Sterney. We've got a few people, that have been popping into the chat recently to, let us know that they've been revising. So good luck with the studying. And, of course, let us know how the exams go and stuff. So, yeah, that's kind of the update from you. So, as I say, fingers crossed and all the very best for the studying. Chanstay says, there's way more I could tell, lol. Well, listen, Chanstay, if you want to share anything with us more, we like a little bit of gossip, a little bit of drama around here. Nothing too heavy, but like, a little bit of gossip is kind of good. And as I say, you've piqued my interest because I wasn't expecting that turn of events. I really wasn't. And Kaylin says, you're cheering up already, so I'm getting more happy. Good, Kaylin, I'm glad to hear it. And like I say, we all have those days, so don't be worried or anything for me. I'm just having a bit of a flat day. But as Blash said earlier, today is just another day, and tomorrow will be another day. And like my mum says, sometimes a good night's sleep does a lot of good. So hopefully that will be one of those days tomorrow. And Kaylin is sending big hugs. Well, you know what, Kaylin? All the big hugs I've sent out in the chat over the last few months, they're coming back to me via you. So thank you so much for the kind energy, Kaylin. Really do appreciate it. Sterney says, are you okay, Edward? I'm okay, Sterney. I'm just feeling a bit flat today, to be honest with you. Which is why I'm not my usual sparkling self. I'm, my energy is, I don't know. It's not even like I'm tired. I'm just mentally spiritually flat today. But that's life, and honestly, sometimes it's like that, and that's being human, isn't it? So, yeah. But it's good I've got you guys here rocking along with me as per. And speaking of people, bringing the vibe, Rashid is in the chat and says, "My man, Rashid, how lovely to see you. Thank you for jumping into the chat. What a smooth entrance. Big up to you, Rashid." And Fox says, "Oh, come on now, it's all part of life." This is true, Mr. Fox. This is true. We have our good days, we have our not so good days. Wow. So Chance Day, if you've just tuned into the stream, Chance Day has got a bit of drama / gossip for us. So Chance Day is a guy, and his ex-boyfriend turned out to be straight and dating a woman behind Chance Day's back. So when Chance Day found out, he actually barged into his room filming, and then he told his older brother, and he was fuming. His dad knows. Wow, the plot gets thicker, and is that an expression? The plot thickens. What can I say? That is a story. That is a story. So we'll keep us updated with that one, because I'm kind of invested in the drama now. I've always said for a long time on the streams, like, listen guys, this is a space where it's not about drama, it's not about anything like that, it's just about good vibes. But I'm actually bought into your drama, Chance Day, so keep us updated. And thank you, Sterny, for the emotional support emojis, much appreciated. And Rashid says, today I had 3 pizzas, not slices, it was good. 3 pizzas for Rashid. That is a heavy pizza day today. And Rashid says pizzas are actually mid. Like, listen, pizzas are elite, but if you eat 3 in a day, I can see how you'd feel like they were mid by the end of the day. And Chance Day says his dad loves me. I've known him and his brother for years. I mean, Chance Day, this is a wild ride. Could your ex-boyfriend be bi? Because if he was like willing to be with you as a guy, but then cheating on with you with a woman, does that mean he's bi? I don't know. Does it matter? I don't know either. But I'm just, like I say, I'm caught up in the gossip at this point. Sterny says, I feel so sick. Oh no, Sterny, have you been drinking water? Because I know the other day you were very dehydrated, and then you drank a litre of water, and that didn't make you feel good either. And Foxy's asking Rashid what toppings. Yeah, I'm curious to know what the toppings were on the pizza, because it's making Foxy hungry, and it's also, I ate tea not very long ago, but it's also making me think about pizza. And hello to Ethan Firth, who says hello, all in capital letters. Good to see you, Ethan. And Foxy says, new word, elite equals good. Yeah, Foxy, this is very much like Gen Z speak, like W for win, elite, mid. We're keeping you down with the kids, Foxy. I'm like your bridge to the younger generation. I'm not even the younger generation, but I'm like a bridge to the younger generation. Wow, and so Chance Day's ex-boyfriend is not actually gay or bi. He's straight, and he admitted it. Wow. What a turn of events, for real. So Rashid, if you didn't know, has had 3 pizzas today. That is a lot of pizza. What size pizza, Rashid? Are these like the little mini 9-inch, I assume? Because if you're eating like 10-inch pizzas or 12-inch pizzas, you're eating 3 12-inch pizzas in a day. I'm assuming it's 3 mini ones, right? So Sterny went to Galway, and she feels lightheaded and feels sick. Oh no. Oh dear, oh dear. What's up to you, Ty Barkley? How are you doing this evening? Good to see you in El Chato. And Foxy says, hi, mate. Can't understand the young'uns these days. Foxy, man, it's like a different language. It's like literally like a different language. You know what was weird? We had someone in the chat yesterday, and it was so Gen Z. Like, have you ever heard, like, there's this creator on TikTok. She's called, I think she's called Kiara. What's she called? She's called Clara Chiara or something like that. I can't remember her real name. She's American. But she did this like popular series where it's like how Gen Z speak, and it's like, or was it millennials speak? They're like, no, cause same, and it's like just starting the sentence with like no, cause it's like no what? Like you literally just starting the sentence with no. And I had someone just come in the chat yesterday, and he just opened with nah. But where are you from? I was like, nah, what? Like you've just joined. Like, what do you mean, nah? And it's just the way they speak. It's just the way how like Gen Z and stuff speaks. It's different, like a different language sometimes. And user IL3VQ says, hello to you, user IL3VQ. Rashid says, I surely made Edward uncomfortable with those toppings. That's why I took time thinking to chat. Well, fair enough, Rashid. The chat asked and you answered. I didn't read your answer out, but I am genuinely curious to know how big the pizzas were. Ty says, I'm good. You? Ty, I'm actually 5 out of 10 today. I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you. Normally I'm full of beans, perky, full of life, and ready to rock. But today it's not one of those days, unfortunately. I'm feeling a little bit flat. So I appreciate you guys being here with me when I need the emotional support. Nathan Taylor says, do you meditate? Not currently, Nathan, but I need to start meditating again because it does do me good when I do so. User says, hello, do you see my chat? Yes, user, and I believe I replied to your comment a moment ago, so hopefully you can hear my responses. Kaylin says, Edward, I'm going to send a paragraph. Cool, Kaylin, I will look out for that paragraph in El Chato. Sturny says, hope you're okay, Edward. I'm okay, thank you, Sturny. I'm not at a crisis point, so do not worry. It's just just not feeling too hot today. And Rashid is being kind and says, Edward will make your day 10 out of 10. Thank you, Rashid. That is very sweet of you to say. I appreciate it. And actually, Rashid, one way you could make my day a little bit better is letting me know what the size of pizzas you had. Because 3 personal pizzas, like the 9-inch ones, I believe. But like 3 12-inch pizzas, I would struggle to believe that you had that much pizza in one day. So I'm curious to know how much pizza, like how big the pizzas were that you had today. Sterney is sending big hugs. Much appreciated, Miss Sterney, aka Miss Jess. That is very kind of you. Yumi Chan says, how you doing, mate? Yumi, like I was just telling the chat, I'm actually not feeling too good mentally today. I can't lie to you, chat. I can't lie to you. If I could lie to you, I would lie to you. But yeah, I can't lie to you. I'm just feeling a bit, I don't know, guys. Just feeling a bit down today. So I appreciate all the hugs and kind energy in the chat. That's much appreciated. And Chance Day says, want to know the biggest part of the drama? Yes, I do, Chance Day. I genuinely am curious to know what the next part of the drama is. And Ty says, Edward really wants to know the pizza size. I do, Ty. I do. I don't know if you were here when Rashid was saying, but Rashid has had 3 pizzas. That's right, not 1, not 2, 3 pizzas today to Rashid's own self. So I'm curious to know how big they were. And Rashid says, ask him where he's from as well, because American pizzas are bigger. Yeah, Rashid, where are you from, if you don't mind me asking, if you don't mind sharing? Fox says, European or American pizza? Yeah, that's the thing, right, Foxy? I'm genuinely, I'm invested in 2 things in the chat right now. The drama with Chance Day and the size of Rashid's pizzas. Now, that's not a euphemism if you just joined the chat. Me saying I'm curious about the size of Rashid's pizzas is not a euphemism. Rashid, one of our chat members, was just saying a minute ago that he's had 3 pizzas today. Not 1, not 2, 3. So I'm curious to know how big the pizzas were that Rashid had. Rashid says, American pizza, it was Domino's. Okay. Was it the personal? Because Domino's do a personal one, don't they? Which I believe is like the 9-inch one, which is like that big. Can you see it? Why can't I do that? It's better, more like a circle. It's like a small mini pizza, like a 9-inch pizza like that. Then you get like a 12-inch, right? 12-inch, and then you get like a 14-inch. Foxy says, I'm thinking of making some scran now, mate. Yes, Foxy. Good call, man. Good call. Yeah, after the stream, I will be having a little bit of cake and fruit and yogurt, I think. Kaylin says, Edward, no matter how sad you are, I will make you happy and smile. And no matter how hard life is for you, I'm going to stay by your side and never leave. Love you, Edward, and I care. Big hugs from Kaylin. Well, Kaylin, thank you very, very much for taking the time to write out such a lovely, kind and supportive comment. And like I was saying to Robin before, please keep that energy as you go through life because it will make you friends and people will be drawn to you. So for real, Kaylin, thank you very much for that kind energy. Fox says Domino's is leading expensive. It is, Foxy. It really is. Like, I'm pretty sure for a regular Domino's pizza with no deal, it's like 25 quid or something for a regular Domino's regular Domino's pizza, which is just mind blowing to me anyway. Because like if it was some like gourmet restaurant where the wheat was flown in by a single Italian man in a small plane, and the wheat was from some really rare plate. I could get that, but it's Domino's pizza. It's like frozen dough, so I don't know. It's crazy how expensive it is. So to try and get you with the, they get you with the, whatchamacallit. My mind's gone blank. They get you with trying to get you on deals. That's what I'm trying to say to you, gang. They want you on the deals. Now, Mr. Fox, you've asked to see my doodling, but I'm actually doing a tag, and for safety and security reasons, I better not put that on the internet. But maybe I'll flip the other side over and I'll start doing some doodling. What do you reckon? I also need to stop using this pen up because I've got like a nice ink pen here, and I'm kind of using it up. Ryumi says, "We love you, Edward." Thank you, Yumi. That's so honestly so like genuinely, not just saying it, but especially when you're having a down day, like to have people be kind to you and supportive. And honestly, guys, like if I could share sort of one message from the streams that we've had together over the last few months, is that like if you can share the energy that we all share in the chat with people in real life, it's going to make the world a better place. And that's not because it's like my philosophy. It's just a nice philosophy to have in life. So big up to everyone. And with that being said, let me catch up with some comments and then I'm going to start doing some shout outs because I feel like it's done. It's done. I feel like it's deserved. And Kaylin says, "I'm not done with the good vibes, Edward. There is more." Okay, let's see. Rashid says, "I got them for like $2.70 or with a coupon." And you see purchasing power part. I mean, that's crazy. Rashid buying pizzas for $2.70. Rashid is cleaning up. Domino's does not like to see Rashid coming. Okay, and Chanstay shared a bit more of the gossip / drama, and I'm going to try and find it now. Okay, no, Chanstay, you said one of the biggest part of my drama, and then there's no comment from you, so let me know. Let me know. And Sterney says, "Just so you know, Edward, you're not alone." Thank you, Sterney. Honestly, that's really, really kind of you. You guys rock. And you're a credit to yourselves and to your family, honestly, for being so nice. That means a lot, and good on you. That's all I can say. Oh yeah, and that was what I was going to say. With that in mind, let me do some shout outs and I'll try and find Chanstay's comments. So shout out to Chanstay, shout out to Foxy, shout out to Sterney, shout out to Rashid, shout out to Kaylin, shout out to Yumi Chan, shout out to Ty Barkley. And anyone else I've missed, and anyone else that's here right now, shout out to you as well. Now, I'm trying to find the gossip from Chanstay. Now, the last comment I can see from you, Chanstay. Now, I've scrolled and I've scrolled and I've scrolled, and I've seen the bit about the straight and dating a woman. I've seen the part about his dad loving you. I've seen the part about yeah, that's the things I can see from you, Chanstay. And then you say underneath that, the next comment I can see says, you say, "Want to know the biggest part of the drama?" So I think that's where I'm up to. Oh, Chanstay says, "I'll type it again." Thank you, appreciate that, Chan. And Ryder says, "Hey, I'm Gamer, my friends they're gamers." What's up to you, Ryder / Gamer? Good to see you in the chat. And Foxy is a man of fox of many talents. He says, oh, and Jazz, of course. So I was doing the shout outs, and Jazz, my Canadian tow truck queen, is there in the background as well. And It's Farix is being rude and says, "What the F are you talking about?" Well, It's Farix, that's your first comment in the chat, and I really hope the next one is going to be a kind one, a friendly one, a polite one. Let's see it, It's Farix. Nobody time out It's Farix, because I want to see if It's Farix can redeem themselves after their rude and uncouth entrance to the chat. Let's see. But yeah, Jazz, of course, massive shout out to you, Medea. Always appreciate you lurking in the background, and hopefully the stream is still pumping out over the tow truck speakers. But like I was saying, Mr. Fox has got a diploma in art and design, which we'll come back to. But Yumi, you take care of yourself. You say, "I'm tired and sleepy, about to sleep." Take care of yourself, Edward. Likewise, Yumi, thank you for popping into the stream. Always nice to see you, and have a good night's sleep tonight. But yeah, like I was saying, Mr. Fox is a fox of many talents. Not just an outdoor grafter, he's also a possessor of a diploma in art and design. Good on you, Foxy. And you actually said something about calligraphy. You doing trying to do calligraphy as well. That's cool, Foxy. That's cool. You're a well-rounded fox. And It's Farix is gone. Rashid says, "Bro just polite baited Farix." Yeah, this is the thing, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, bye, Farix. Bye-bye. Fox says Farix equal Dumbo. To be honest with you, I can't even lie with that. As you know, we try and keep it super chill, friendly, supportive, upbeat. But if people are going to be rude and aggressive and unkind in the chat, see you later. And Jazz is now taking on the role of saying, "Oh, Canada." Love it. Wow. And Jazz, speaking of Jazz, she says, "Just towing a 1977 BMW. Nice. I wish I had a 1977 BMW. Or a BMW full stop. But especially a vintage BMW. And Kaylin is red hot on the chat and says, someone called Ayiza says, "I'm Farix's cousin, shut up." Nice grasp of the English language. And thank you, Caleb, for tidying up the chat. And by the way, for anyone who is a speaker of English, of English as their second language, there's nothing but respect for anybody who speaks multiple languages. But what we don't respect around here is people that are mean, people that are rude, people that are unkind. So for all of the chat out there, which is 99% of people who are keeping it chill, keeping it friendly, big up to you. And Foxy says, drawing is very therapeutic, mate. It is, Foxy. I need to start doing more art on a consistent basis and actually start making like proper art on the regular, because I do love art and I'm a big appreciator of art, but I'm just not in a groove of making it myself. Sterney says, sorry I'm not talking much tonight, I'm just studying, lol. Do not worry, Sterney. Always good to have you in the chat, even if you're just quietly chilling in the background. And Kaylin says, please read my other paragraph. I'm going to try and find it. Okay, yeah, you say, I just wanted to check in and let you know I'm thinking of you. It is okay to not feel okay. I just want to let you know you are not alone and will not go through this alone because I'm here for you. Sending massive hugs your way, Kaylin. Thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate that. And for context, everybody, chat was asking me how I'm feeling today. And unlike usually, 1% battery, one sec. Unlike usual, we're normally like full of beans. These streams are all about positive vibes, good energy. I've been feeling a bit down today, and the chat has been super kind to me and giving me great support. So thank you to everybody who's been really cool. And shout out to Laura de Montgomery Clive, the one and only Ms. Montgomery, or it should be Mrs. because you're married, aren't you, Laura? So Mrs. de Montgomery Clive, who says hello there, and hello to you, Laura. Hope you're doing well today. And what else have I missed in the chat? Chance Day says, I sent the message again. I don't know if it's sent. Yeah, honestly, Chance Day. The last message I can see is from you. You said, I'll type it again. And it's not there. I'm just checking that. No, nobody's deleted it. So I don't know. Maybe there's a word that you're using which YouTube is flagging. I don't know. It could be something different. And Shane is laughing at my, a minute ago I said the English language. So that was a bit of an L from me. So yes, Shane, slipped up on that one. And Shane has also been very supportive and says, Edward will have a really successful life and be a champion on YouTube. Shane, massive thumbs up and shout out to you for the positive energy. That's what I'm talking about. Good on you. And I'm not just saying that because you're telling me what I want to hear and you're going to be like, yes, you're going to be a big YouTuber or a successful YouTuber. But generally speaking, genuinely speaking, the good vibes are much appreciated, guys. So thank you so much. You all rock. Now, if you've just joined the chat, we've got Rashid in the chat who was telling us about the fact he's had 3 pizzas today. Not 1, not 2, 3 pizzas. And Rashid says, I can eat a lot if I have a soda, brackets pop. I'm not actually fat. I'm kind of slim nowadays, like a normal guy, but I can still eat like a Goliath if the food is good. Nice, Rashid. Nice. And I don't know what the homophobic Alfie Gad saying, are you lesbian? No, but Alfie Gad, it's great to see, to know that, so just for anyone that's just joined in, Alfie Gad is a lesbian, and Alfie's been in the chat this evening. Alfie's had to take a seat in that section. But Alfie, if you're still watching, shout out to you as a lesbian. We support you. Members of the LGBTQ+ community are very welcome here. In fact, we've got a couple of them in the chat with us now. So shout out to